Hi, this is Jeff Schulteis with Senior Transition Pros. And I wanted to kind of give you a little update on what we are and how we have come about. So, over the last year and a half, when I started JS Realtor Team, I wanted a really missional focus of what we do. So, through that time until now, we've been working on a senior focus for families that are transitioning their loved ones from their homes to senior living. And that could be apartments or an actual home or condo or whatever they're currently living in. So we change them from where they're living into their next home. So through the year and a half about, we've kind of figured out what is our niche and how do we truly help our families. So I thought I'd come today because in 2024, we're going to be really focusing on this mission even harder than we have before. Last year, we were able to help 11 families, and that just is probably the best I've ever felt about in a company that I've had, being able to see how we eliminated that stress of downsizing for those families. So again, I got on the website all this information as well, but I got brochures if you'd ever need it to give to somebody that you might know that is going through these things. But in essence, we eliminate the stress of downsizing. So we got a 4 or 5 step process. We got a 5-step process. We identify their needs. This is all free for this first parts. We can sit down with the families first or sit down with the person who needs to be transitioned. A lot of people, unfortunately, don't have families around, and we've dealt with several of them. No kids, no husbands, and no other family members around the area. So there is a lot of that out there. So we've been able to sit down with them for free. We help them out what they need. Second of all, we want to help them find that new home. So we partner with a lot of companies that do this as well, and we can help direct that as well. We know a lot of senior communities. I spent several years in the senior industry across the country. I understand what needs to be happening. I've met a lot of great people. There's a lot of great people in this industry, so we can help guide them to where they need to go for that next home, and then facilitate the move. So we do come in a little different than a moving company. We're not focused in on time. We're not in there hurrying and rushing them. This is a very stressful situation, so we kind of understand what they're going through, and we want to help them through that process. So we come in the beginning, just helping them figure out what they really want to move, because they're not going to unfortunately get everything they have in their house currently there. So we want to find out what really means something to them, maybe something that they like for a memory, or it's a very high class type item that they want to not get rid of and want to be able to use again. So we go through that process with them. And then we purge their stuff. So afterwards, we've moved them into the facility, whatever that community looks like. And then they've got a lot of stuff left over. Sometimes there's family again will come through and see, hey, what of mom's stuff do I want, or grandma's? And they'll go through and pick through what they need to make sure that they have that memories going forward. And then after that, there's still, you can't imagine how much stuff we accumulate. There's so much stuff there, and they don't know what to do. So this is another way we reduce the stress. We take care of all that for them. So sometimes we help them with auctions. We have nationwide auction ability. We also sometimes sell them to local dealers or something that might be better. But again, we facilitate what they need in their situation, much different than a lot of other people operate. We want to make sure it's best for them. Then we can liquidate the home. So that could mean selling it. I do have a realtor's license, so it could mean just plain and simple, put that on the market. It's a great home. It can sell easily, and we do that. There's been several of those we've done. Also, we could also buy the home if there's a situation that might be better for that. We help protect them. We protect that senior from those cash buying type companies that are out there that are predatory. So we're going to make sure that they're getting a fair deal, and we've done that a few times. So both ways we can help them, but again, our continual focus is always what is best for that senior and for that family, not just what's best for us. So we try to make this a real missional company. We've enjoyed it. My son's involved, my wife. It's just a lot of neat things that we get to do to help families when they're in probably one of the most stressful times of their life. So again, we facilitate that smooth transition for mom into the next home. So if you know of anybody that might be in this type of a situation, or maybe you're a family member now, and you don't even know if you should approach this, some of the things we've always heard from people is, well, dad would never move into a senior place. Well, I can tell you so many times when we finally got dad or mom to move in there, it was the greatest thing in their life. Therapies and stuff, they're thriving now. So there's so many different ways that we can help in just listening to them. But if you feel somebody is lost over or overwhelmed, um, we can get you one of these here, maybe kind of start thinking about it. We can talk with you for free and see what that kind of need is. And then we can kind of work a plan together and help go through this 5-step plan for you. So, again, this was Jeff Schulteis of the JS Realtor team and Senior Transition Pros. And I hope you can find somebody that might need this and you give them my number. It's 614-721-0450. And I really appreciate you listening to it. We'll get a lot more information as this year goes on and we get to do things. So I just wanted to kind of introduce that and tell you, let's have a great 2024 and let's see how many senior families we can help. Thank you very much, and you have a great day.